How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon 2. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. 3 films I've never seen, but I've just gone to the cinema to see the live action version in IMAX. So what did I think? Hi everyone, Big Pauly back with a brand new video. Yes, How to Train Your Dragon, the trilogy. I have never seen it. I'm partially aware of the characters from the trailers. To be perfectly honest, I never really watched any of the trailers. I don't know. I kind of thought at the time this was kind of like for 5-year-olds. But I got to say, I was pleasantly surprised by the movie. So I don't know all of the lore surrounding it. I know that it's based on a book and that the animated films were successful. As for the live action film, I did see it in the IMAX, and we did have the expanded screen, for all of the IMAX scenes, which was really good, really looked good. There's no point in me getting into the story, talking about the story, because everybody probably knows what it's about. Let's just say there's dragons in it, there's Vikings, and they both, the dragons invade the Vikings, steal their sheep. There's a big baddie involved that lives in this big mountain, this big volcano, and the Vikings see the dragons as the enemy and vice versa. At the heart of the film, there's this guy here. His name is Hiccup. Yes, Hiccup. We've all had a few of those. And he befriends a dragon, a captured dragon called Toothless. And like the title suggests, he starts to try and train it. Yes, the Vikings have been taught to kill dragons because they keep invading their island. So it's, passed down from generation to generation. But Hiccup is not a dragon killer. He doesn't have it in him. And he befriends this dragon and starts to ride it. And tries to teach his people, including his dad, played by Gerard Butler, that dragons aren't as bad as they make out. Now, I thought the cast was really good, especially the guy who actually plays Hiccup. And also Gerard Butler as kind of like the king of, the leader of the Vikings. And we also had Nick Frost in there as well, who I think had one arm and one leg. Yeah, he's kind of like the Oliver Reed, kind of like the dragon trainer. And it's his job to train a lot of up and coming dragon slayers to get them ready to help fight with all of the other soldiers for when the dragons come. And I liked the camaraderie between all these youngsters that were learning the skill of, trying to slay these dragons. There's lots of comedy elements in there. I'm not familiar with a lot of the actors in there, although I do believe that Julian something, he was in Deadpool. So the cast was pretty good. I had no problem with them. The effects were good as well, especially Toothless. You just look at that and just try recreate that in live action. It looks absolutely fantastic. And I couldn't find any faults in that CGI whatsoever, and the animation in it. And it just looks like a true-to-life version of Toothless. The other dragons were brilliant as well. They just dominated the sky, plus the big baddie as well. And it was a pretty fun action-adventure film. So all in all, I really had a good time with it. I thought it was a very fun movie. And I hope that there's going to be maybe a sequel or two. Now, I didn't know whether or not they'd condensed all 3 films down into one for the live action version, but apparently not. Apparently what we get is How to Train Your Dragon 1. So I would say they would probably do the other two if they've been successful at the box office. I'm sure they would do the other two and have a trilogy of live action films. So I look forward to that if that does happen. But apparently it's done pretty good on the box office, and it's pretty good with the old reviews as well. So yeah, there we go. So that is my thoughts on How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version from DreamWorks. I'm gonna give this 8 out of 10. Like I say, I had a lot of fun with it, and there was some good action in it. There were some good character moments. It looked good. And the CGI, as far as I can see, was flawless. Fantastic. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. See you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.